kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him? And they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Quick pass, the catch is made. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Getting set, here's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
This will be 3rd and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. The Cowboys looking to keep this drive rolling.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Grab behind the line, it's York. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Quarterback here works through progressions, Chris. There's nobody downfield, just checks it down to his back, but a great job by the defense rallying to the football.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver, That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Setting the tone early for how about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Good enough for first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's found some room at the 45. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the Mountaineers are looking to keep this drive going. On first and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Can he take it all the way? He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pass caught. Can he get in? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the kid.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback in this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Third down coming up. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Cut quickly. Touchdown, Cowboys. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. West Virginia, 0. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. It's a shotgun run call. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down.
That's That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
First down, West Virginia.
The Mountaineers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum. Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention. Opens up an underneath drag route like this. And quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Can he make it to the marker? He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
And the Cowboys pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. So we reach the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the Mountaineers pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but with the running back and assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Second down.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point.
Oklahoma State 27, West Virginia 14.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Lofting it toward the left sideline. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the extra point makes it a 20-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Boy, the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do right from the time he got the snap. The receiver was able to create some separation almost immediately on that corner route.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
The Mountaineers have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to scramble now. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cowboys will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for bigger.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back. Trying to extend the play. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
They'll run it to the right side. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. The defense has had no answer in this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in on the conference championship now.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get on the ball, and I've just loved to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
Bringing it out, it's Jackson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. He'll take a deep shot here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Breaks in. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Cowboys. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line. He decides to have his best game of the season in this game. Everybody watching. What a game.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And looking for a big play here. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, that's a play you dream about as a defender. He gets penetration and times that hit up perfectly in the backfield.
So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And the ball to the ground. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Second down after that previous play. And the same runner's got it again. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Oklahoma State 51, West Virginia 14. Ready?
And there's the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Okay, ready?
And the Cowboys looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal.
Slab. Ready?
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Gets back to the line, but no closer hands on the net.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense.
Razor.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
Well, the offense is trying to overpower them at the line of scrimmage, and it's not working out. The defense getting lower, winning the leverage battle. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal. You got to think about maybe going through the air here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And they're looking down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, 3rd down, and get able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Throwing for his running back. Checks this down to the running back. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here's the 2nd down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Finding space at the 20. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
And now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And that run produces a decent gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd and goal for the offense. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the West Virginia offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch. A beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such...
Airing this one out toward the sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
1st down here for this offense. And the quarterback just kneels down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback will take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves